Yes, yes, we in the building. I'm almost done sharing the live video, so just hold tight. We about to go in. We about to go in.
Truck driver from India has been released from custody after being accused of causing a deadly chain reaction crash earlier this month in Washington state. He spent just one day in jail before posting $100,000 in bond. But when police didn't follow up with a case for prosecutors to present in court, that bond was returned. The suspect entered the U.S. illegally under the Biden administration and obtained a commercial driver's license in California. DHS Secretary Kristi Noem will join us next hour.
And white Americans will soon be a minority, and that's great.
Whites will not be the majority. I mean, it's an exciting transformation of the country. It's an exciting evolution and progress of our country.
We are going to be a white minority very, very soon. I'm okay with that.
If things are so bad, as you say, with the white working class, don't you want to get new Americans in?
America is going to look very different in 100 years. You're not going to be able to tell you're black, you're white, you're Hispanic, you're Puerto Rican, whatever. It's going to be very complex, and I think ultimately that's going to be good.
White Americans feel that they're losing their country, they're losing ownership of the country, and they're right. In the end, they are not the future.
For the first time in American history, the number of white people went down.
White population is declining for the first time in history in America.
White people will not be the majority in the country anymore.
This will be the first generation ever in American history in which whites will be a minority.
Treason to whiteness is loyalty to humanity.
To abolish whiteness is to abolish white people.
White people are committed to being villains in the aggregate, right? We got to take these motherfuckers out.
Was it or was it not the duty of every good revolutionary to kill all newborn white babies?
We have to kill white people.
When do we start killing white people?
I don't want to say we need to go start killing all white folks, but it's like, but maybe.
When we say we want to kill whitey, we don't really mean we want to kill whitey, we do.
We have to exterminate white people off of the face of the planet to solve this problem.
Fuck white people!
An unrelated.
Yeah, I'm back. Y'all see the intro? It's crazy, man. Some people feel that way about the white race, but shouts out to the white people out there that's tapped in. I told you they was trying to exterminate certain races and replace y'all. It's called the Great Replacement Theory. It's called the Great Replacement Theory. And DJ Vlad and Jay-Z were a part of that. I'm gonna be honest with you. DJ Vlad, he a culture vulture. Jay-Z, he's a culture vulture. But we all know Jay-Z, yes, he's part of the Black Boule. And yes, DJ Vlad has put him on blast. Now, DJ Vlad is a part of the small hat community. And what did I tell y'all when it comes to the rap game? The rap game and the music industry is owned by the small hats, y'all. So, DJ Vlad has always been under fire for being a culture vulture. The thing is, he has enough money to set his whole studio up to siphon money out of blacks. And usually when blacks go on his show, they end up telling on themselves for some odd reason. They end up spilling the beans. And after they get off his show, some rappers go to jail. Yeah, some rappers go to jail because they spilled the beans. DJ Vlad exposed Rock Nation and Megan Thee Stallion for paying him off and falsely imprisoning Tory Lanez. Now, the thing is, Tory Lanez cannot be exonerated for his crimes because they are state charges. So he has to suffer under those circumstances. And he has been stabbed in prison. 20 times he was stabbed in prison. So I'm pretty sure They try to do away with him in prison too. DJ Vlad said, I have a confession. Rock Nation has been paying me to support. Now, this is criminal, y'all. This is criminal. Shouts out to everybody that's watching out there. Make sure you sub up to the channel. And they also paid off a jury members to convict Tory. So Jay-Z and Rock Nation might be going to jail, y'all. DJ Vlad blew the whole top. This is a crime. This is a fucking crime, y'all. So trust me, the Trump administration is going to look into this. And they bribed the judge, fam. They bribing judges as well. They paid off Megan's doctor. They paid off her doctor too. Now, thing is, I wonder what Klay Thompson gonna have to say about this shit. I wonder what Klay Thompson has to say about this shit. Because Klay Thompson, he's cursed. He's cursed. Let me pull this up. Because they say Klay Thompson, he hasn't hit a 3 in about 3 years. Yeah, he played basketball for the NBA Mavericks, and they said he hasn't hit a 3-pointer in 3 years, y'all. And they saying his point average is going down, and he has a curse of Megan. But his pockets is okay. But once this revelation is clear, what will Klay Thompson do? I think Klay Thompson's getting used by Megan Thee Stallion. Okay? That's her last hope. I think she put that Freak Nation on Klay Thompson, and he don't know what's going on. Yeah, because Megan Thee Stallion is part of Freak Nation. So DJ Vlad, man, he spilled the beans. Say they paid off his doctor to lie about bullet fragments. She was never shot. The LA police are all on Jay-Z's payroll, y'all. The LA police is on Jay-Z's payroll. Did you already roll up?
I run.
Huh?
I run.
You already did?
Yeah, I just wanted to take a bite of my crime, can I?
So yeah.
Boy.
He has the LA police on payroll. And it doesn't stop with LA, but you're not ready for that part. This is what Vlad is saying. The Mexican guy who stabbed Tory, who do you think paid him to do that? You already know the answer to that. Damn. The 3 Supreme Court judges who denied Tory's appeal all paid off by the Rock Mafia. Jay also paid Trump not to pardon Tory. This motherfucker is in trouble, y'all. This dude they call Jay-Z, but they also refer to him as Jesus in the black community. Jay-Z is Jesus to the black community that's still in the sunken place. Tupac Shakur is also considered Jesus because he was nailed to the cross on the Machiavelli album. So if you still follow Jay-Z, I'm pretty sure your life is, your life is in danger, fam. Think about it. These entertainers were put in our lives as youngsters to follow a certain script. See, Jay-Z had a script. Young Jeezy had a script. And if you still follow that script throughout your 20s and 30s, yes, I'm pretty sure you was in back max, fam. Yeah, you was behind bars. All right? And a lot of those guys end up turning to homosexual, sexually deviant. But what did I say about the P-Now system? The P-Now represents the penis. Yes. Anthony Weiner. Whatever happened to Anthony Weiner's laptop? Yes. The penis, Anthony Weiner. The P-Now system, where you go into jail and come out sideways. And as you can see, Rock Nation has always had a curse on them. Gorilla, she's on the Rock Nation through Yo Gotti and Jay-Z. But like I said, this is what it says. But knowing Trump likes to bend the rules, Jay wasn't taking any chances. I can't keep these lies secret anymore, but this was my last tweet. If this is my last tweet, you know what he said, you know who silenced me. This is deep, y'all. This is deep. And we already told you who the feds were. The feds were always Vlad TV. The feds was always Jay-Z and Rock Nation. Any business that you have to fill out a tax form, you're under a certain code. Okay. And we got to look over the comment section. He said it. DJ Vlad said it's deeper. He said it's deeper than that. Jay-Z is Epstein. They said Jay-Z is Epstein, y'all. They said he got paid off by Nicki Minaj. Jay-Z the gatekeeper. He is the gatekeeper. And you wonder why certain people cannot get on in the music industry, when in actuality they have a lot of talent. But if you don't get down with The Rock, yeah, who is The Rock? The Rockefeller. Yeah. Doesn't that sound homosexual? Didn't he say he liked the Rockefellers? What does that mean? Penis to ass. Yes, he likes the Rockefellers. So he's spilling the beans, y'all. Jeffrey Epstein and Jay-Z. And if you want to be honest, they kind of look alike. And I wouldn't be surprised if this is a byproduct of Jeffrey Epstein, because he did say he wanted to spread his spermicide all across the nation. He said he wanted to spread his spermicide all across the nation, and I believe he accomplished that. I believe he accomplished that. So let's pull this up. Let's pull this up now. They're trying to say they dug up Jeffrey Epstein's old science blog. Okay. And, you know, he wanted to impregnate. This is what they said. Jeffrey Epstein reportedly wanted to impregnate 20 women at a time, family. His name is Jim Morris. And like I said, this is what they do at The Rock. This is what they do at The Rock. The Rock is the penis. Yeah, Rock Nation. And look at this. Jay-Z, Jazzo, the pedophile. Camel Hump is the pedophile. Now let's see what Beyonce is gonna do. She's been. I thought she was gonna put in a divorce, her divorce papers, but she's hanging out with this damn coward. But like I said, we've been saying Jay-Z was the guy years ago. Now people are coming out. Is it over for Jay-Z? I keep saying he would be the only guy arrested from the Epstein's files. And DJ Vlad said it's deeper than that. So, like I said, what were they really doing? Were they trafficking adrenochrome? Probably. But like I said, people have been paid off. Yeah. People have been paid off with that brown paper bag money, okay? Now let's get into some. I think we got some video footage. So look at this. Yeah, they adrenochrome junkies, but you know, they try to manipulate. Jay-Z tries to manipulate public opinion. And that's what the social media influencer is paid to do. They all paid off. They all are paid off. Jay-Z, Diddy. Okay. Now let's pull this up. Let's put this up. Yeah, he's getting his career is over, man. Okay, his career is about over. Hold on. But the thing is, Megan Thee Stallion, you know who she was campaigning for? She was campaigning for Kamala, or who they call Camel Harris. And the thing is, who else looks like a camel? Okay. And if you look at their fucking heads, if you look at Jay-Z's head and Kamala Harris' head, they both got the same phenotype, man. I'm gonna be honest with you. Somehow they got the same phenotype. Very odd. Kamala sounds like camel. Jay-Z is camel. Jay-Z is Camel Man 92. Yes, and guess what? Camels love to hump.
That's not true.
Yeah, camels love to hump. What is Jay-Z accused of? Humping. A rapist means rapper. Rapper means rapist. Or who they call grapists. Okay, now let's get into this right here. Because we got to see what the people are saying about this shit, man.
Who's never scratched a record in his life and looks like an Amish bookkeeper, said that Roc Nation was paying him to smear Tory Lanez' name. Now, after Vlad posted this, for some reason, a lot of people believed him. I had to double read it, and when I saw that he said they paid Trump not to pardon Tory Lanez, I knew he was lying. Trump can't pardon or interfere with anything on the state level, only a federal level.
Okay, we know that, but the way Jay-Z's is set up, he gonna try to slip the money under the underneath the doormat when it comes to paying people off. Maybe Jay-Z was trying to set up Trump. Okay, it's a big conglomerate. It's the call-in show too. Yeah, this the call-in show. Make sure you call in and voice your opinion on this, because this is very hypocritical to society. If you have a serial rapist on the prowl known as Camel Hump, what do you think is going to happen when your kid gets into the industry? Your kid might want like the same, but he has to meet Camel Hump first. That's the gatekeeper. The hump is the roadblock between you and the money that you would like to get. But you also have Jay-Z and Diddy on the prowl. You see what they did to Justin Bieber? Do you see?
What they do to him? Give him a beard.
Oh yeah. What's his name? That football player? Not Beckham. He used to play for the Giants. He got like blonde hair. I forgot his name, but they was in the club. And yes, Justin Bieber looked like he was giving that guy some head.
You just said
Odell Beckham, that's his name. Odell Beckham. He's part of Freak Nation. He's part of Horny Nation. So they already, but the thing is about Justin Bieber, Justin Bieber is still worth $250 million. Okay. Money is their God, and God is their money. In God we trust. And if you have less of it, you are in this world, you are far from God. In this world, you are cursed if you have no money. When they say in God we trust. But in their case, it's God, in God we bust. And Jeffrey Epstein, he likes to bust nuts. He wants to impregnate the whole fucking nation. And the thing is, Who are these people walking around that's impregnated by Jeffrey Epstein? Who are these people? I want to know. Are these the part of the 144,000, the offspring of Jeffrey Epstein? Is it? I want to know because guess what? If those offspring of Jeffrey Epstein, those are really the real definition of Hamites. Jeffrey Epstein, his offspring would be considered the descendants of Ham. Okay, because what did Christ say? Christ said that he took the demon out of Lazarus and drove it into Ham. Yes, the pigs, family. The pigs is cursed. And in these laboratories, guess what? Who they experiment on? They experiment on goats, lambs, kids, monkeys. Yeah, isn't this the year of the monkey? Isn't this the year of the Negro? Haha. Because guess what? Elon Musk said, yeah, if you want to know the future, ask the monkeys. Jay-Z would be considered a monkey in my book. Maybe a camel, but in all actuality, he's a monkey.
Vladimir, you can put that fake ass tea in your back pocket and slam down on Jay-Z's lap viciously. You probably have the king for African American men, as I believe you.
And the thing is, Vlad, who is Vlad? What did we say last night? Who Vlad was? Vlad is Vlad the Impaler. Okay. Vlad is Vlad the Impaler. And Vlad has fangs. Vlad has fangs, all right? This is where the culture vulture comes in. Jay-Z is also a culture vulture, but he's a part of the culture. Vlad is not. How did he get in this? How did he? They said he was a DJ. He said he was a DJ. DJ Vlad came in, and guess what? You go on his show, you blow up. You either blow up by telling on yourself, or you blow up by promoting your music, promoting your projects. In all actuality, he's connected to the feds, fam. I wouldn't be surprised if DJ Vlad was a Russian Negro bot 9,000, okay? To just specifically tell on Negroes, to get Negroes locked up. And that's what a lot of people was doing. To be honest with you. That's what a lot of people was doing. And guess what? After this revelation, his whole operation is tarnished. Why would he throw his operation away like that? Now, the thing is, we told you Vlad was a snitch a long time ago. How the fuck he make more money than everybody else? How did Vlad make more money than everybody else? And he was a snitch. He was a snitch the whole time. He was paid off, but he still told anyway. He did the right thing when it comes to the law. He reported a crime. But in hood politics, you never know what happened. So the thing is, Jay-Z, let me point this out. Jay-Z will be the first black man. You gotta say, they go always blaming on the black man to go to jail from the Epstein file. Publicly, he would be the first Negro to go to jail. And it's mighty funny. And Jay-Z was dealing with the Weinsteins, the Harvey Weinsteins, the Jeffrey Epstein. Those are the Steins. Yeah, those are the Willie Cauley Steins. Those are the Frankensteins. The Stein family, guess what? Yeah, they know how to build Igor in a lab. Yeah, the Steins, yeah, those are Zionists. Yeah, those the Willie Cauley Steins, yeah. Yeah, they know how to build Igor in that damn basement. They know how to build Victor Sweet in that fucking wine cellar out this bitch. Okay. And Jay-Z was pictured with Harvey Weinstein. And the thing is, if there was no such thing as Harvey Weinstein, there would be no such thing as Black Hollywood. There would be no such thing as Black history if it wasn't for Harvey Weinstein or Harvey Weinstein. Albert Einstein. They said Albert Einstein was a homosexual deviant. Yes, they did. Yes, they did. That's a part of American history too. A lot of these people, man, they indulged in sexual activity, sexually deviant behavior, but y'all still were made to follow these people like gods and goddesses. Yeah, in all actuality, they were part of the layering system, or what I like to call the liar system, because these are lies over your base reality. And if you are Johnny come lately, you shall not get the information on time. And the quote in the Bible says, yes, even though you might be the follower of Christ, you might still be left behind. So calling on Christ's name is not good enough. Calling everybody a conspiracy theory when these things have manifested, it's not a good look for some people. Some people cannot talk about this shit. Some people cannot talk about this shit because they would be deemed hypocrite nation. These are labels that I've tagged certain groups with, because it was deemed necessary from the start. Okay? So if you went on this bandwagon from the get-go, please step to the side. If you just now finding out shit, please step to the side. You are not qualified to talk about anything, you son of a bitch. You are not qualified to talk about this stuff. We was talking about Jay-Z and shit and his antics years ago. Now, since this came out, motherfuckers want to act brand new. Oh, well, damn. He's lying. No, Vlad is not lying. Okay? Vlad would not risk his career to lie on camel hump. To lie on penis hump. Okay? So,
sit at home on your belly, twiddling your feet in the air, gathering information about people to sit them in a room and interrogate them. You fake wanna-be cop-ass boy. Bitch, making shit look like a conspiracy when it's true has already been done. We've seen it in the Epstein files about 25 times now. Although I don't believe everything you said in that statement, I definitely believe there's some truth to it. So shut the fuck up, bitch. And so all my independent journalists, do not report on anything Vlad TV posts, especially if it pertains to Rock Nation. Y'all gonna learn quick. All these TMZs.
See, the thing is, you already know Camel Hump. He's paying his people too to deflect from what he said. Camel Hump going to court, yo. Camel Hump is in big trouble, yo. And AG Pam Bondi says all the Epstein's files are released. And as you can see, who's posting AI photos? A lot of Democrats, a lot of Trump haters, they posting AI photos. And they only have smoke for one person, Donald Trump. They don't have smoke for everybody else. So yes, they are a part of hypocrite nation too. They are a part of this too. Trump took down Jeffrey Epstein. That's why the Democrats are mad. And his web sticks everywhere. Jeffrey Epstein's web sticks everywhere. There's no getting around that. Epstein is a gate guard. Whether you are innocent or not, you had to come across Jeffrey Epstein, yo. That's why a lot of people's names is in the files, but the thing is, it don't mean they did anything. Because their name is in the file, don't mean they did shit. You could have crossed paths, he could have mentioned you or something like that. Don't mean you pedo, man. That's the one thing the Democrats or the people on the right failed to mention, that there were tip lines. And shit, I could call in on you right now, and your ass would be in Epstein's list tomorrow out this bitch. Do they tell you this? Oh, they don't. Because certain people out there, certain influencers out there are paid to keep you stupid. That's why you don't know anything. Don't blame me. Blame them. Blame them. So it's looking pretty bad, y'all. Looking pretty bad, y'all. Gorilla. They say this is Gorilla. They said this is Gorilla. I don't know if this is AI or what. They said Gorilla has ended the online beef. Okay? They said that, and they got the money. They said they got the money. They ended the online beef, y'all, and generated all that money off of fake beef, off of fake family beef. This is what they said, y'all. I don't know if this is AI or this is real, but it looks real. But you can see how they have to generate fake news to sustain their lifestyle. They have to generate fake news to sustain their life. If they do not do it, they will go broke, man. Okay? One thing, breaking news starting March 1st. Only United States citizens will be eligible for small business loans, not foreigners. Okay? That's it. That's in rotation. That's in rotation. Let's read this. JP Morgan, Epstein, Shriek, and Payton regarding Snow White email. Y'all want to go over some Epstein list shit? Is Ellen DeGeneres back in? See, her real name is Ellen DeGenerate because she's a fucking degenerate. You know? And allegedly, she's back in America now after fleeing. She had to move back to America. They on her ass too for drinking adrenochrome. Alex Jones was on Fresh and Fit, y'all. We got to go over all this shit. Okay? We got to go over these three things right here. Let's get into this this JP Morgan, because he's into this shit too. Hold on. Let's pull this up.
Like most people, I was very disturbed by this image, but I think it's important that we dissect it because I believe there may have been some clues left behind. So to get started, we have.
Well, like I said, they said this is JP Morgan, y'all. They said this is JP Morgan. They always in some compromising positions. Look at Elon. Elon looks like you know what I'm saying? Y'all trust this motherfucker? Y'all really trust that? This motherfucker get naked. He started looking like Weezer Boy. And he was begging to go to Epstein's Island. And I told y'all the coat of Elon was going down. The coat of Elon is dead, y'all. And guess what? I got into a light spat on Facebook because I had a dude defend Elon. He was like, he didn't go to the island, but I'm saying he wanted to go to the island. There's no difference. If I wanted to go somewhere and I didn't end up going, that means I could have went. I just didn't, you know what I'm saying? He straight start defending Elon Musk. So you got some pedophilia running into the right too. We ain't no better than them. We just got common sense, a little bit more common sense, but morality wise, you know what I'm saying? On some occasions, both sides are picklehead, corn heads. You know what I'm saying? You just got to think everybody don't have the same frequency as everybody else. So a lot of y'all people that was capping for Elon, y'all are now scorned with the curse of Elon. And the only way you would have to detach from that is you had to come up on here and repent in the name of the Lord, Jesus Christ. But I don't think you had the balls to do that because nowadays, y'all going by the fake doctrine. It is Sunday. I should start preaching. Y'all are going by the fake doctrine. Okay?
Who are?
Y'all are going by the fake doctrine.
Dr. Seppi.
Mm-hmm.
I think we're working.
Huh? Yeah, they listen to Dr. Seppi. Seppi is the root word of serpent. It's they listen to the serpent. Okay? See, the serpent was there to give you the knowledge of God. knowledge of good or evil. But did you listen to the serpent? In many ways, you were supposed to listen to the serpentine. Okay? Because don't you want to have the knowledge of good and evil? Wouldn't you like to have the knowledge? See, the reason why you are Johnny come lately is because you did not listen to the serpent. You didn't listen to good and evil. Some of y'all just only listen to good. That's why you don't know evil. You do not know what the serpent means. The serpent means Christ. Christ was the serpent in the garden, dumbass. Oh, excuse me for being rude. But Christ was the serpent in the garden. And the tree is the cross. The Christmas tree is the cross or the Christ mass. And Moses also raised the snake, the serpent, on the Moses cross of what they call the Nehushtan. See? And this is why they're able to talk over your head with signs and symbols. This is why they're able to screw you over. Or what they call fuck you over. Yeah, because you got to get over the hump of the camel. Yeah, you got to get over that. But meanwhile, these gate guards, yeah, they'll screw you over. But this is snake knowledge. This is the knowledge of the two-headed serpentine tongue, the splits. You got to know both. The serpent tongue is the fork in the road, family. And you can either go left or right.
Like most people, I was very disturbed by this image, but I think it's important that we dissect it because I believe there may have been some clues left behind. So to get started, we have this stack of money. It says JP Morgan and Chase. We have this creepy man and he's standing in his boxers with no shirt on. He has his finger over his mouth and he's going, shh. We also see that there's a mirror facing the bed and the girl that's lying in the bed is dressed as Snow White. If you go to look up the term Snow White in the Epstein library, you will get some results. One of those results is an email exchange between Jess Stolley and Jeffrey Epstein. Jess says to Jeffrey Epstein on July 9th, 2010, "That was fun. Say hi to Snow White." Jeffrey Epstein responded by saying, "What character do you want next?" Now, fun little fact about Jess is that he worked at JP Morgan and Chase between 1990 and 2013. And if you search up his name on Google Images, you'll find an image of him with his finger over his mouth. Maybe I'm crazy for thinking this, but the guy in this painting looks so much like Jess. And Jess did work at JP Morgan and Chase for 34 years. He also emailed Jeffrey Epstein about Snow White. I don't know, guys. What do you think? I think this might be the most genius piece of artwork with the most horrific backstory. It is so powerful. Holy shit.
Do you not see the connections? Do you not see the connections, fam? Jay-Z under fire. Jay-Z on the fire, y'all. We got more smoke. AG Pam Bondi. Let's look into it. Why don't we get smoke? Anybody want that smoke? Come on.
Well, we know he was on the plane, not only on the plane a couple times, multiple times. He traveled internationally with Jeffrey Epstein. And he was on the plane called the Lolita Express because it supposedly had a bed in there where Jeffrey Epstein had young girls. He has been a friend of his, a continuing friend of his for years and years. Contrast that with Donald Trump, who hasn't spoken to him in many years, over a decade, after he kicked him out of Mar-a-Lago for bad behavior. So that's the difference there. And I think Americans see the two-tier justice system. But, you know, we don't know. They're saying Clinton has not been to his private island, but he has traveled all over the world with Jeffrey Epstein. I want to know why A.G. Garland and the Justice.
But we don't hear no smoke. They're quiet about certain people. Okay. They just want Trump's head on a poo-poo platter. So Alex Jones bring his meathead ass out on Myron Gaye. So let's see what they got to say. Let's see what they got to say.
Okay, we celebrate. All right.
Okay, you got
All right.
Where's Chris?
Where's Chris when you need him?
Yeah, our producer
We are celebrating the fact that we forced the White House to release this shit, and their new.
And it's crazy that Alex Jones is going on this channel. It's crazy that Alex Jones is even entertaining these clowns. I thought Myron would have been canceled by now, but obviously he's still hanging on certain dreams and aspirations. He's one of the few people that is responsible for turning Republican men on the right gay. Him, Nick Fuentes, there's a lot of these right-wing incels that will turn you gay. And he's one of them.
World order is burning the fuck down.
Hey, man.
Here's the fucking the new world order.
Yeah.
You motherfuckers thought you stopped me? You're losing your ass right now,
This
bitch.
is the real Alex
Fuck
Jones.
you, Rothschild.
Alex, you are a Wangaf. I love you. You are the GOAT. Thank you for always giving Nick a platform when no one else would.
What's a Wangaf?
Oh, white ass nigga going hard as fuck.
Right.
Let's do this. I'm a human nigger going hard as fuck.
There you go. Are all these new cancer cures real or
Because I'm all about everybody.
Yeah.
Let me tell you, black, brown, white, everybody. We are hard ass humans going hard as fuck.
He says, are all these new cancer cures real or psyop?
Cancer was created by the Rockefellers, the modern version. It's 95% of.
You hear him? The Rock. Everybody's tied to this rock. So cancer came from the rock. The Rockefellers. Jay-Z is another personification of Rock Nation. He is a cancer to the music community. Okay?
It's viral. It's all on record. They inject it. They got to turn your immune system off, which is what the COVID shot does, which also has 400.
Yeah, let me turn that off so they don't kick me off YouTube. Because he started talking about Cowhead 19. See, the thing is, Cowhead 19, you got to talk in code words, so we ain't giving out no type of medical advice on this damn channel, all right? Yeah, because people don't know how to talk in code, all right? I ain't trying to get kicked off for these floozies. Pretty much done, man, for real. We'll go into some Epstein's. Okay, here it goes. Clinton. Here's Clinton. She is the moderator for a fundamental rights for women panel. Hillary's first female speaking guest is the first transgender member of Congress. Clinton, this is what Clinton said. We're facing a well-funded, regressive right-wing movement, and they really have placed you-know-who people at the center. Threats towards trans people and trans threats of all women. These people don't know who they are. DJ Vlad, let's go back to DJ Vlad, because this is what he said, y'all. He said this 22 hours ago. And they calling him a rat. They calling him Master Splinter out this bitch. He said, I'm seeing reports that Kelsey's bodyguard came forward and said that Kelsey shot Megan, not Tory. The only problem is that Kelsey's bodyguard wasn't actually the bodyguard guarding her that night of the shooting. His testimony is based off a conversation he claimed and heard. 98 of appeals fall through. This isn't going to overturn Tory's conviction. If this were actually true, Tory should have taken the stand and said it. Also, the story doesn't match up with the jail call of Tory apologizing to Kelsey. You are an idiot if you think someone sitting in jail is going to apologize to a person who put them there. And why would the shooter even do a jail call with the same person who is being charged with their crime? I guess all 12 jurors who found him guilty were obtuse too. Boy, this shit crazy. Here go the medical records. Inaccuracies in Megan's case, man. But he's still in there riding. They basically kidnapped Tory Lanez, man. They kidnapped Tory Lanez, man. And I told you about people being kidnapped underneath your wheel. Shit's crazy, fam. Breaking. This is nasty, y'all. Check this out. This is some nasty news. Breaking. Scholars now say that pedophilia is a sexual orientation and that we should be accepting it. She said we must accept pedophiles, respect their feelings, otherwise they'll abuse more. Look at this shit. I'm gonna pull up this video. Motherfuckers doing lectures on this shit, trying to make this shit normal. Look at this shit, y'all. Sickos.
Right now, most of us feel discomfort when we think about this scenario. And most of us feel discomfort when we think about pedophiles. But just like pedophiles, we are not responsible for our feelings. We do not choose them. But we are responsible for our actions. And we must make a decision. It is in our responsibility to reflect and to overcome our negative feelings about pedophiles and to treat them with the same respect we treat other people with.
See this? Y'all hear this shit?
That pedophiles are people who have not chosen their sexuality and who,
Do y'all hear this? We gotta do an
will never
episode
be
on this,
able
y'all.
to live it out freely if they want to lead an upright life. We should accept that pedophilia is a sexual preference, a thought, a feeling, and not an act. We should differentiate between child sexual abuse and pedophilia.
Wow.
We shouldn't increase the suffering of pedophiles by excluding them, by blaming and mocking them. By doing that, we increase their isolation and we increase the chance of child sexual abuse.
Y'all hear this shit? Shit, this shit's going on. She sound like she from the UK, but y'all know that's just going on in America too. Okay. Did y'all see the dunk contest last night? Did y'all actually see the dunk contest last night? Horrible. Horrible. I think we pretty much done, man, for today. Yeah, I think we pretty much done, man. They said 96 Democrats voted against condemning socialism. Yeah, man, shit's crazy. Yeah, we out of here. Make sure you share and like the video. We'll be back on here later on tonight. We out.